Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. So today I'm going to be doing a video on a few daily habits that have really helped me have a more productive, healthy, balanced life. And I just think these are like such easy things to do that we often hear about but rarely actually implement in our lives. And I found like whenever I do these things, I feel 1,000 times much better. So I wanted to share these tips with you, and today's video is kindly sponsored by BetterHelp, which I'm so excited about, and I'll be talking about more later on in the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do click the subscribe button, and yeah, let's get along with the video. Oh, and this is me editing this, hopping in. I just want to let you guys know that I know that the last video you saw, we drove from Perth to Esperance. Obviously we are in Sydney now, which is where we were on our way to in our last video. I needed to get this video out before all the other vlogs leading up to now are coming out. So just keep that in mind if you're a little bit confused. I will have vlogs on how I got here and in this apartment and everything like that I will be speaking about in future videos. So the number one tip you always hear is getting enough sleep, and it really is true. I always try and focus on getting around 8 hours of sleep every day. So I like to go to bed at like 10 to 11 p.m, wake up around 6 to 8 a.m. And the trick to it is really just don't snooze, don't go mindlessly scrolling on Instagram, just get straight up, make your bed, and the first thing I like to do is hydrate, because after we've been sleeping we actually become a little bit dehydrated. So I find drinking a glass of water every morning just helps me wake up. Then I like to take some time and write in my journal. I like to set my intentions for the day, whether that be physical things that I want to get done or it's mental things I want to focus on. And then if I'm still feeling a little bit sleepy, instead of scrolling through Instagram and TikTok, I'd grab a book and read for a while until I feel a bit more awake and ready to start my day. After that, I'll go ahead, wash my face and moisturize, which is basically my whole skincare routine. And then it's time to clear my space. I like to put some music on. I've been obsessed with this song recently since the latest season of Stranger Things. But yeah, I just tidy up my space, because if I have a clear space, I have a clear mind. Another really important healthy habit that I've been loving recently is to move my body in any way, whether that be staying at home and following a Pilates class on YouTube, or if that's going for a morning walk, going for a surf, going cycling, or if that's a quick trip to the gym. But personally, I find I like doing 15-minute workouts at home because I find that really effective and easy. And then after I've got my sweat on for the day, I like to do a 5 to 10 minute morning meditation, just to help clear my head for the day. And I think this is something that is really helpful to do daily, and I'm trying to get more into it recently. I know it's something that you really have to practice on and put a lot of time into, so that's what I've been trying to do recently, and so far it's going pretty well. So guys, I just wanted to take a moment to speak about mental health, because as we all know, mental health is just as important as physical health, if not even more. And I think it's someone that almost everyone you meet is going to be struggling with. And I know a lot of times I just share the happy and fun moments, and from the outside it can look like I have this perfect dream life, but in reality that's only like 5% of what you guys see, and I have struggled a lot. I do still have bad days like everyone else, and I think it's not spoken about enough on social media, and I think a lot of people just tend to glamorize their lives, and then when you compare yourself with someone on social media, it's like you're comparing yourself with someone that isn't even real. That's why I really want to thank today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. That's Better, H-E-L-P. And I wish I had found BetterHelp back before I came out to Australia. I wasn't in a very good place. I was struggling with my self-worth. I was in a toxic relationship. I didn't really know how to deal with it. In the end, I had struggled even speaking with my friends and family, because I don't know if any of you have ever been in a toxic relationship. In the end, you just don't want to tell your friends and family about things that have been happening, because you don't want them to force you to leave this person, because in a way you've become codependent on them. It's a really hard topic, and I just wish I would have had a licensed therapist to speak to, and especially someone from BetterHelp, because they have 20,000 plus licensed therapists. You can speak to a professional therapist any way you want, any time of the day. You can do phone calls, video calls, you can even exchange text messages, which I think is just great, because sometimes you just don't want to go sit in a waiting room, have to wait 5 months to get a session, and then only to find out you don't like your therapist. But with BetterHelp you don't even have that issue, because you can request a new therapist anytime, free of charge, which is just fantastic. And all you have to do is take a quick questionnaire to assess your specific needs, and then BetterHelp will pair you with a therapist in under 48 hours, which is so quick. I think the past 2 years have been so hard on everyone. We haven't been able to see our families, friends. I know I've been super lucky and fortunate to be in Australia where things haven't been as bad, but I know a lot of you guys have been through it really bad. So I think it's important that we reach out and that we don't hold back and think, no, my problems aren't big enough, because they are. I think everyone will do good from speaking to a therapist. So join the 2 million plus people that have taken charge of their mental health with an online BetterHelp therapist, and you can get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. That's betterhelp.com/Rebecca Ellie. So thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I'm honoured, and this feels like such a genuine sponsorship where I'm very excited to share this with you guys. So go click the link in my description to check out BetterHelp. Take care of yourself, guys. So let's get back to the healthy habits, and next up I'm making my morning matcha, but I'm making it with a twist this time. I love trying new things, and this morning I wanted to try the raspberry matcha, which I've been seeing online. So I whisk my matcha and I drain a few raspberries. The colour did not turn out quite as I expected. Okay, so the colour is kind of ugly. I was expecting some kind of aesthetic, pleasing content there. I'm gonna have to retry that. And the colour is ugly, but it tastes so good with some raspberries in it. In the end, I just put the whole raspberries in and just whisked it together. And after one very quick shower, it is time for the most important meal of the day in my opinion, which is breakfast. I love making smoothie bowls because I think it's so easy to just put so many healthy fruit and veggies in there. And I just blend it all up into one green smoothie, and then I eat it out of my gorgeous coconut bowls. And then by this time, I will allow myself to check my messages, see if anyone's messaged me, reply to a few emails, and I'll have my chill time and watch a few YouTube videos while I eat my breakfast, which I really enjoy. It is also so important to just do things you enjoy as well every day. Okay, let's move on to healthy habits in the PM. So tonight I'm trying out a new recipe that I haven't tried before. The Swedish cafe that I work at has inspired me to do this because they make it there, and it is a Swedish dish called skagenröra. You normally have it on toast. It's normally like an appetizer, but I'm thinking tonight I'm gonna have it for dinner. So yes, there is salmon in this dish, and I know you guys probably know me as a vegetarian, which I have been for like 6 years probably, and I have only recently started having fish every now and then. I do not have it often, don't even have it every week, and so for me I just see it as a little treat that I can have every once in a while. So please don't attack me, you know, everyone eats what they want, and it's healthy to have everything in moderation, so that's why sometimes I will allow myself to have some fish. So that's what you saw prepared before. I finally chopped some onions, and I got some smoked salmon, and I grated a zucchini, a big zucchini, and I put it in here with some salt, and I'm just gonna let it sit for like half an hour, and then I'm gonna drain all of the juices that come from it. Trying new recipes has been like such a fun new like habit or healthy fun activity, whatever you can call it. It's like really cathartic and almost like meditative. You're not like scrolling through social media or anything. Sometimes I listen to music, or I just do it in silence, or I listen to a podcast like I did today, and it's just really nice. And I like taking my time, and whenever something turns out good and it's a new recipe, I get really excited. and like a little confidence boost, you know. That's what I tried to do earlier with my matcha raspberry. I just put a tiny bit of lemon in because that's what it said in the recipe. I'm actually gonna try it now, and then I'm probably gonna make some more zucchini for it. Oh my god. It's actually so good, but this is really good. Something I've been loving to do recently is going for a sunset walk, especially living in Bondi. We live so close to the ocean, but obviously you can go for a walk anywhere as long as it's just outside in nature, getting some fresh air. Another thing that has really helped me with going to bed and getting enough sleep is actually to switch my phone onto airplane mode about an hour before going to bed. That way you don't have any distractions. And I also like to take some time to write a list of everything I'm grateful for, and I think this is really good. It really helps when you're feeling down to just focus on the positive things in your life and focus on things that you actually do have. I find when you focus on the positive, more positive will come to you. And pretty much every night when I go to sleep, I'll put a sleep cast on, and I love listening to June B's sleep story, which is called Rainstorm. I just love it. Anything with rain sounds, it just makes me fall asleep so quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed it, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any healthy habits or healthy daily habits that you like to do every day. That doesn't make sense. Another thing I just want to add to the healthy habits is to try a new form of exercise. Like booking a new class. So I recently downloaded an app and I'm thinking I'm gonna try a Pilates class for the first time. Like, I've never actually been to a Pilates class. I've only ever done it like I did in this video, like following a YouTube video. So I'd be really interested to actually go check one out. So I think I'm gonna do that soon, which is very exciting. Yeah, and just like trying new things in general that boost your confidence, like reaching out to maybe an online friend that you follow and just seeing if they want to meet up for the first time, maybe even reaching out to an old friend that you've been thinking that you want to get back into contact with for a while. Just reaching out, meeting new people, trying new things, going to new places. Today I'm going to go to the Bondi markets, which I'm really excited about. I've never been there before, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, just in general, I think trying new things boosts your confidence and gives you a new spark and makes you more inspired. Like, that's what I found, even with just the small things as trying new recipes, makes me so happy and it makes me so motivated and it makes me feel really inspired to actually cook more home cooked and more healthy, more fun meals, you know. So that's a big tip. I feel like it's easy to get in the loop of a routine and to just be really comfortable in that and to just like not even think about what you're doing anymore. I feel like when you get into that routine of doing the exact same thing every day, you cook the exact same meals every week, it just kind of gets to a point where you feel just really bored and you're not growing, you're just in the same spot, and I think that can at least make me feel pretty down. So I like to keep things fun and switch things up for myself. Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, but I love you all so much, and let me know if you enjoy this kind of video, because this is the kind of video I would post before I started traveling and before I'd post all my travel content. And I know a lot of you guys probably only watch me for my travel content, so yeah, I understand that most of my followers probably maybe won't be watching these videos anymore, but if there are still a few of you that really like this type of content, I'd love to intertwine it a little bit more health, fitness, lifestyle, you know, because I am really into that stuff as well, and cooking and all things like that. So do let me know if there are a few of you out there. I've rambled enough. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be a travel video, I promise. Bye.